What's good, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the State of Mind podcast. And this is episode number 8. Yes, guys, we are at episode number 8, so close to lucky number 10. And number 10 is going to be the lucky number because a lot of things are definitely going to be changing after episode number 10. I hope you guys are ready. I know I am. But first things first, I'd like to say thank you to everybody that's tuned in yet again. To everybody that's been liking, sharing my work. I appreciate you. And because of that, we actually hit our mark. Yes, guys, we are at 100 plus subscribers now. And we're only going to get bigger. We're only going to get better. So thank you so much. And yeah, keep on sharing my work, man. Keep on getting those people to subscribe. You know, do what you got to do. And I'm going to continue to give you guys this dope ass content. And to everybody that's been messaging me, I appreciate the support, the suggestions. They all mean so much to me, and continue doing that. I mean, if there's something you guys actually want to hear me talk about, or hear me and my guests talk about, let me know in the comments or send me a DM. I'm always responding. I'm definitely gonna keep it in mind. And yeah, man, let's communicate. And with that being said, on today's episode, I got a chance to sit down with a young man by the name of Ndemufayo, aka Fire. Really creative individual, and I can't actually wait to see what's next for him, because seeing people operating in this creative space is hard on its own, especially in Namibia, where, you know, our markets are kind of limiting a lot of people from actually doing bigger and greater things. But all in due time, I believe a lot of things will fall into place. And I look at this young man and I'm thinking, the sky's the limit right now. And I can't wait to see what else he has in store. Luckily, I was fortunate enough to get a little poem from him. So if you guys stay tuned until the end of this episode, you guys will get to hear this crazy poem he dropped. And that's my exclusive for you guys. So hopefully you guys like it. And yeah, man, let's get into it. So anyways, we're back with another one. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the State of Mind podcast. And today, I have none other... Man, what'd you go by? I don't know how to call it.
Yeah, just call me Fire, everybody.
I was going to go with your government name. Then I was like...
Ndemufayo.
Yeah.
Also that.
That's what you go by?
Yeah, everybody just some...
Nah, man, I go with Fire. Fire's gangster as hell.
Okay.
Yeah. So ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce you to a good friend of mine by the name of Fire, a poet, stylist, creative director, and yeah, so much more, man. Welcome, bro.
Thank you, bro.
How you been, man? How you been, bro?
I've been good.
Yeah?
Hey, what have I been busy with? Like school.
Yeah.
This creating content. Now trying to network also. Because now I've dived into a whole new market, so I have to like start from the ground up.
Oh yeah, you were definitely gonna have to talk about that one, man.
Yeah, if it was like some stuff I was used to, like normally, like
Yeah.
some poetry, I'd normally I'd like that
Yeah.
to be. It's like common ground. It's like, yeah, I'm used to that.
Nah, I feel you, man. So for those that don't know, if you had to describe Fire in one word, what would it be?
In one word?
Yeah.
I'm looking for the best word. Like,
Take your time, man.
put me all in one.
Yeah.
Mysterious.
That's a good one.
Yeah,
I like that word.
Yeah, mysterious. Yeah, because I say that because a lot of people actually don't know me, and a lot of people think they know me, and a lot of people actually do know me.
Is that by design? Like that's how you mapped it out in your head?
Yeah, I know, because that's how it is, because people actually have an image of who they think you are,
Mm-hmm.
and then there's the actual image of who you are.
Yeah.
You check. So normally people only meet me when we're out, when you're probably in the club or at a restaurant,
Yeah.
you know, and then they meet me downtown in the hood, in the deepest trenches. And they're like, yo, bro, what you doing out here? I'm like, bro, I'm from these ends. Then they also meet me like at the most elegant places. So it's just like, yeah, it's just like
just keep them guessing.
Yeah, just keep them on their need to know, you know, because that's how I've always lived. I've always just been everywhere, bro. I can blend in. Take me to China. I might speak Chinese in the next few days. You see, you can take me anywhere. I'll just blend in, bro. That's how I've just been. I've always just had that character to always just blend in, bro.
Nah, that I can definitely vouch for. Because I saw how you operated. I mean, you're my junior. And I'd watch how people gravitate to you, man. It was so weird because I'm like, well, he's being himself, so I don't know what that's so special. Obviously, to them, it's mind blowing, but for you, it's like it's normal. So I was like, man, people are they're going to continue to gravitate to you regardless, and it's still happening now, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, but like at times I'll go to the club all alone, and then I end up with like mad niggas and mad people around me, and it's not an ego thing. It's just a thing of also like the aura is too good. We cannot fight it. If you have a good aura, we will link. We'll click.
There's no bad vibes. You just feel like it's all good.
Yeah, the energy is too strong, bro. And you know energy. You can't lie. You can't lie to yourself if you're really attracted to something. You know, there's that feeling, that urge. You know, you just want to know, like, yo, bro, what's good.
But for real, people do mistake that for arrogance, eh?
Yeah, bro. But then it's just like, I cannot hide the fact that I have in other terms, in metaphorical terms, is like eketi bloedmos. Like I have the blood.
Yeah.
A trekkie mensen. The bloed is te veel. You see, so I'd say like putting it in English, the blood is too much.
Yeah.
It attracts, you know. And for me, I've just always been like that. Like, for me, it's too easy to make friends, and it's too easy for people to like me. And I always tell my friends, if they ever feel like I've been a bad friend or I'm a fake nigga, then they're lying to themselves. Because me, I'm a real nigga.
No, you keep it all the way 100.
Yeah, bro. I'm always on. I don't like give a. You know, I'm always on 100, bro. Always
we need more of you, man. We need more of you in the world. But you mentioned earlier, man, you're diving into a whole new different market.
Yeah.
What is this market that you're talking about, man?
I'm moving more into like visual arts in terms of like photography, videography, you know, directing, creative directing, the styling. I'm doing more styling now, the fashion stuff. Because I've actually when I picture it, it started way back when I was actually very young. I was always that type of guy to always be like collecting funds just for me to like buy shoes, like the latest shoes. I'd always like want.
Oh, you're like I don't call you a sneakerhead, but you like staying fresh.
Yeah. I gotta stay fresh, bro. Like, I've always like, you can find me. I got my bum days.
Yeah, I got my bum. Everybody got their bum days.
You might just find me and be like, yo, bro, what's good? Like, what's happening?
You going through it right
you
now?
You homeless, you see? Like, you homeless, my G. I'm like, bro. I'm bro. Like, because you always gotta. At the end, I'm just also a person, but can't always be fresh as hell, you know. I'm just a person. I might just wake up, go stand by the street corner with my niggas. You might think I have nothing to do in my life, but I like that. Yeah, I like keep them on the need to know.
No, I like how I'm actually. I won't say I'm addicted to it, but I enjoy when people look down on me. Yeah, not knowing exactly what the fuck is going on behind.
Yeah, because they always like, yo, bro, like. Yeah, this nigga probably doesn't do shit. Yeah. Like, you know, probably just
drinking. It's just like, man, you don't even know the half of it.
Not even, what do you mean the half?
You know,
not even a pinch of anything.
I don't know. I use that to my advantage, man. I love it. Because I want the people to keep the same energy. Because when they see me doing my thing again, I want them to keep the same energy they had prior.
Most definitely.
Because then I know who to fuck with and who not to fuck with.
Most
you know what I mean?
Most definitely. Because, you know, like, it's always a thing of, like I said earlier, there's that, what people think they know of you, or who people think they know, in terms of you now, and what is actually the truth. You understand? Yeah, so if you stick to your truth, and these guys are always looking down on you, they're actually looking down upon themselves. Because you have nothing to prove to no one.
Exactly.
You see? So it's like they're fighting against themselves. It's like a nigga hating on you and you're not even hating on this guy. You don't even care this guy exists. It's like, you're hating on me. No, man. So I don't know like what's going on.
I mean, we all been through something. I mean, I won't say I was a hater, but I just didn't know the person, so I was like, why should I like the person?
Yeah. But then you get those people that you don't like. Your aura just doesn't want to take that energy in.
Yeah.
So you're also just like, what is this?
Trying to figure it out.
Yeah, you're also trying to figure out like, why don't I like this person? Because at times you inherit beef. You understand?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Inheriting
That's a good
beef
one. Yeah.
via connections. So if my nigga's hating on a certain person or he's beefing with a certain person, I cannot associate myself. But that's not how I roll. For me, I need to know you. I need to know your motives. I need to know like what went down. Because for me, man, I'm always a real nigga. If I knew someone before another person, I'll always stay true to who was true to me. It don't matter who I know longer. It's who's true to me. Because it only takes a certain predicament or situation for you to test somebody's friendship with you.
Yeah.
Because some friends are just friends through words.
Yeah.
You see, and funny gestures in terms of like buying you a beer, you know.
That don't mean shit to me.
Smoking you a plant.
Yeah.
But then the real thing is like, when you're really going through like a midlife crisis, who can you really dial up in your phone book and be like,
I'm going through the most right now, man. Can you help me?
Yeah, can you help me? You see, that's why I'm always with my hood niggas, because those niggas always have guap. You see, if I get myself into a problem, my nigga that's a mama's boy gotta wait for mama.
Yeah.
You see, but then my other nigga who's a hood nigga gonna be like, okay, let me check. No, maybe under the mattress.
Yeah.
Maybe there's a Kayang 2 clip for you.
Yeah, I got a few pennies just.
You know, but it's life, bro. You're not always gonna stay on top. There's always somebody harder than you. There's always somebody better than you, and so that's why you always gotta try to elevate. You see? Always.
Now I feel you, man.
Yeah,
I feel you. We're talking about your
fashion stuff.
Yeah, diversification. So the creative aspect. You said you always had it as a child. You always wanted to stay fresh.
Yeah, I was always like, my mom was always like, "Tao, you are probably like, why do you always want to buy shoes and like clothes? You never think of something else." Because me, I was always like, because in the hood it was always a competition, bro. You gotta have the freshest shit. Gotta have the freshest.
Gotta stand out.
Gotta stay fresh, because when we go out as friends now to a show or something, we have to represent. You see? Yeah. So I was always just like that. I gotta stay fresh. And also, like, my older brother was like always like,
yeah, man. Shout out to Brain, man.
That guy is the guy always had like his sneakers were on point. You know, the guy would give me his freshest tees. He'll be like, bro, you can have this, you can have that. So I always learned like through that, like what he valued. I always perceived it through my own like eyes, in the sense of I always looked at the value through my own eyes. Like, why does this guy love this thing so much?
And it's like that. It's a little brother thing, I guess. You know, we look up to
older brothers.
Yeah, especially when they're doing it the right way. Well,
yeah,
at least that's how we perceive it. It's like, yeah, man, that's what I want to do as well.
Yeah,
fuck the bullshit.
Like, and for me, like, I always tell my brother when people like when they meet me and they like, who do you really look up to? And I tell them I look up to my older brother, and it's not even a thing of blood. Even if I wasn't that guy's brother, and what him and I went through, like, even if I was his cousin and I went through that with him, I'd still look up to him, because that guy really made me realize what it is to believe, bro.
Yeah, man.
If you really believe
hard
in yourself.
Yeah.
That guy made me really believe. Even though people were like, no, bro, is this guy crazy? But this guy's rapping. Like,
that's the narrow-minded mentality I stay away from.
Yeah,
stay away. If it fucks with me in the sense that it's gonna fuck with my emotions in a bad way, and it's gonna fuck with me emotionally, physically in a bad way, I avoid that. I just step away.
Yeah,
like, nah,
it's draining, bro.
You guys can keep that, man.
It's draining, very draining.
Yeah.
So you gotta stay away from that. And I've actually been teaching my hood niggas about that, like, because those guys you really brought up. I don't know, like, these guys are really institutionalized by the hood. You know, the hood as a certain system of conditioning niggas and girls in the sense of thinking. The thought process is so messed up. It's like literally just taking something and just shaking the head, like the whole everything is so upside down, because niggas don't know peace. We don't know peace. Man. we cannot settle something where somebody has to look inferior, and somebody always wants to look superior to the other one. That's how I picture it in the hood. It's like people are power hungry, bro.
Let's boil it down to people being products of the environment.
You see,
it's a repetitive cycle, man. I've seen it. I mean, I've seen enough to be like, yeah, that's not how I want to live. I don't want to be going out knowing I have to watch my back every fucking time.
Hey, it's tiring.
Yo, because the day you caught slipping, then it's another problem. Yeah, man. But fuck that, man.
Also, inheriting beef, you are gonna inherit.
Yeah, exactly.
You're gonna inherit the beef.
Exactly. And you just have to stay on your ground. You be like, okay, cool.
Yeah,
it is what it is.
I've actually realized if you're in the hood, and you don't go to school, you don't work, you don't play sports, bro, it's either you're gonna become a drug dealer, or you're on the bad side of life where you're really like stealing. Because you really have to make shit happen. Imagine you're one of the youngest in your house, but you have to put bread on the table because your uncle's on crack.
Yeah.
Your mom's also on that shit. Your daddy's an alcoholic. So you also just the only nigga that's trying to who sees a bigger picture than Khemiente, who sees a bigger picture than Dolam, than Okuriangawa. You see, it's so deep because we all going through life. These are all processes of this thing called life.
Yeah.
Somebody has it, somebody doesn't. So that's why you just have to take it, bro.
Make the most of it, man.
Make the most.
That's why I don't judge people what they do, where they're from, because like yourself, I'm friends with everybody. I don't mind, but come correct also.
Please.
That's all I request. I don't need anything else. Just come correct.
Yeah.
I'm gonna treat you the same way I treat that security guard, the same I treat that girl that works in the shop, that CEO. I'm going to treat you the same fucking way. Yeah, I'm going to treat you the same way. I just want you to come correct, show respect. It's all good. But back to your styling, man. How did you decide, you know what? I got this fashion sense. I'm really good at this shit. How do I flip it on motherfuckers?
My friends were always like, bruh, what is going on? You're wearing a jacket in the heat. Like it's summer, bro. Why are you wearing a jacket?
Oh, man.
These guys are always like, bruh, where do these pants fit with this? I'm like, bro, you niggas don't understand shit. You niggas don't know these threads. These are threads.
Yeah.
So I was always like, duh. My friends would always like, at times they would criticize.
Of course.
And then at times they'll be like, duh, bro, that drip is hard. Like, hey, they can't even deny it because a lot of people are also like, duh, Fire, where did you get what? So they can't deny, don't fight the feeling. So after all of that, I was also just like, okay, if I can actually make money out of this.
Yeah.
So I started working, like when I really opened up, like, because I have a creative studio.
Okay, where is it at?
Jack Sky Creative Studio.
Okay.
It's like a virtual thing.
Nice.
Yeah, so I work virtually in terms of I get hired for jobs. You see, you have a photo shoot. You have nothing to wear. You have no location, no photographer. All you do is ring me up.
Oh, so you step in and
yeah, I'll handle everything for you.
So you bridge that gap between.
Yeah, I'm that guy.
Okay, that's what's up.
So I'll come up with concepts for your shoots, and yeah, the rest. So I started off with Beast. Beast. The way we started off, because I used to spend a lot of time in his flat. So I'd always like, for me, I'm an honest guy, bro. I'm a very young guy, but I chill with a lot of grown up guys. Yeah. And I just kick it like a grown nigga.
Yeah.
So I'd always criticize niggas in the sense of, I'll be like, Beast, no, bro. Like, don't say this, don't say that. Don't wear this, don't wear that. So the criticism was always from an honest point. So I took that and I was always just like, okay, I can style this guy. And the way Beast was with me is like, I love people that accept the fact that they really want to be helped. Have you met someone that really accepts the fact that, no, I can be helped? Yeah. So Beast he really took me in and he was like, bro, I have the funds, but the ideas I'm lacking a bit. Please help me add value to the product. So I was like, Beast, my nigga, I'm going to style you. Every video of yours, I'm going to come up with a concept. we're gonna shoot. And Beast is the guy that puts in work.
Yeah, dude. Ooh. Especially when I reached out to him,
Yeah.
I didn't know what to expect. Because like I say, like I always bring it up, man. When I invite people, I'm not really too sure of who they are.
Yeah.
I don't know how also to react, but just his energy, just through a fucking text, even through a fucking phone call, I'm like, yeah, this guy really wants to get it.
Yeah,
because he was like, "Yo, we're gonna do this." I'm like, "Shit!" I like the energy.
Hungry.
Yeah,
hungry.
I love the energy, man.
That guy, like, he's the type of guy to, because he's a working guy.
Mm-hmm.
In a week where he's really not off, he'll probably out of 7 days, that guy will probably go to the studio 4 times a week.
That's commitment right there, man.
Yeah, bro. That guy was like, "Bro, I'm young. I'm gonna retire before time, and I'm gonna make this music shit my shit." So every time I look at him, I can see that in his eyes, that desire to really elevate. And he's also allowed me to propel, because he was always like, "My nigga, let's push, let's push, type this shit up, do this." So after I started, I directed 3 of his videos.
Yeah, which ones are those?
Akuti, Ufen, and there was one we did now. No, there was the first one we did, Hot Chili.
Yes, I think I only heard Ufen.
I think
I heard that
somewhere last year. Yeah, around March, I think. Yeah, that's when we were really like work mode. We were dropping like videos after every month.
Then during COVID, you guys were like really working.
Yeah, during COVID, thank you. The first lockdown, East and I were really on that. So, and then I linked up with my childhood friend, Sylvanus. He's Kati Cotton eating.
Okay.
And he's always been like, "Bro, you got this fashion shit on lock. Why don't you do this?" Because it was our dream with him to grow this fashion stuff. So he actually overtook me. So he grabbed this shit and he ran with it. He started working with Top Cherry then. You know, and I was so proud, because I was like, "Bro, if I'm sitting on my ass and I can't make shit happen and you took it, I'm just happy."
Yeah.
You check. So he was like, "No, my nigga, I need you on board, because you got that creative side of you. Please, I need you." And then we just started working.
Oh, so you guys are working together right now?
Yeah, we're working together now. That's
nice.
What I'm into now. The fashion, I teamed up with Kati Cotton.
Yeah.
I'm the creative director of that, and I'm a co-stylist. So yeah, we're just working. We're trying to like get gigs like in SA. We're trying to get gigs in the world to like style videos, to style like music videos, to style movies. With to write scripts. We're into that.
Scripts.
Yeah, scripts.
Nice. Because my thing is, I have no clue as to how the industry operates, but how competitive competitive is it? How aggressive is it, man?
Yeah, like, it's really, people, like I said before, people are really power hungry. So you really gotta sieve your team properly, in the sense of, you really gotta choose who is right for the job and who is doing it for the greater good, which is at heart. Not the guy that wants to be an overnight success, because that guy is gonna do whatever it takes to take the shortcut to success. You see, so you just get you just get the right person with a clean heart, good energy, and you guys work.
Do those people exist, bro?
They exist, bro. I've met so many. Like, recently I worked with Angie. She's the girl from OB Photography.
Okay.
That girl is so down to earth. I've never you get people that don't accept criticism, and you get people that are not really open to consideration or opinion. Yeah. So I told her, "Baby girl, I'm gonna be telling you what to do. I don't know how you're gonna feel about that, but that is how I am. I am the creative director, so this is what I do." Yeah. And she was like, "No, please go ahead. I need that." I was like, "Okay." And then the more I got to talk to her, the more I realized this person also just wants to help me make my dream come true. So I'll do the best in my interest to make her dream come true.
Yeah, you scratch your back, I'm gonna scratch yours.
And that's exactly what I told her. I'll come to the studio, we'll work up on some concepts. No funds needed, even though I charge like other niggas. Okay. I told her not at all, because we're gonna work hand in hand. You help me, I help you.
Yeah, plus you're establishing a network. That's all you're doing.
Yeah.
That's smart.
See, that's very smart.
Yeah.
Very, very. That's how you do it, actually.
So what was like your big break? Like what was like the biggest job you've gotten lately? So far.
We did the creative direction for Tatebuti's album at Tunu.
Mm-hmm.
We styled them and we did the creative direction in terms of the shoot.
That's crazy because for the first time I'm seeing Tatebuti in clothes, like because the homie always got like a short on, some chakis, and a vest, and I'm just like, yeah, it keeps it simple.
A vest which he later takes off.
Of course.
Typical Tatebuti. If I actually, it's so weird to actually see him in clothes.
No,
but he's like the coolest dude I've never.
Yeah, I've been told. Never.
He's
really.
like, whoa, he's like the coolest dude, bro.
Nah, man.
At first, like when you meet somebody and they're artists, you're always like, their ego. You're always afraid of the ego.
Yeah.
At first, I always look at the ego. Like, don't say the wrong things that are gonna trigger like egotistic remarks.
Yeah.
I always like, I keep it flaccid. I just keep it flat, bro. Like, just keep it flowing. If we really have to talk about material, then I don't go over there. Because you're gonna beat me, so I'll beat you at what I have. So we're just gonna have like intellectual wars, intellectual conversations, something that doesn't involve material or what you've, in terms of what you have. Your accomplishments, you can tell me because I'm gonna learn from that. That is something I would love to know.
Yeah, you always learn. You always pick up something, man, from someone.
Yeah, you always you learn something every day, bro.
Yeah. I mean, artists. I don't know how they are in general, but I always hear rumors and stories about these people.
Yeah.
And for me, it's never been a thing of me confirming a rumor. For me, it's always a matter of I want someone with credibility to really tell me like how they really are or themselves. So I'm like, who was like the person that like kind of tripped you the fuck out in the sense that everyone was talking shit about them, but when you met them, you're like, man, this dude is too cool, man. I don't know what these people are talking about.
Yeah.
Like, who was that one person that like just changed your entire perspective?
I would say probably like Top Cherry. Because
people have a thing. People don't like her, or
no? It's like people. A lot of things like they stroke the ego. These awards could have gotten to her, but as soon as I met her, I changed my whole ideologies around her. All these thoughts I had around, and then I cleared the room, and I allowed her to enter my space, and I allowed myself to really take her in, the way she thinks, what she says, and bro, that's my homie, man.
Yeah,
she's so cool, bro. I actually look at her at times and I'm just like, damn, bro. You actually, yeah, man. You actually top cherry, bro.
Like I know so you.
Cool. Yeah, like you my nigga, bro. She's so cool, bro. Yeah. So yeah, I think that's the person.
Because I recently came across I don't know if it was an Instagram post or it was a Facebook post or you two together in these these outrageous outfits, but it looks really good. It still looks good.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if it's like a pantsuit.
Those
some crazy shades. I was just like, yo, these guys are taking it back, futuristic vibes, bro.
Yeah, so that's what we're actually working on that with Top.
Yeah, is that something secret or you can actually talk about it?
Yeah, I can drop some details because the girl Angie actually said she was gonna drop that stuff today. We spoke.
Oh, okay, cool.
So if she's probably not dropped it already.
At the time this thing comes out, it'll probably be out already. So
yeah,
don't worry about it.
Yeah, so we actually, she called us up, Kati Cotton, because she's actually very close to Kati, and Kati was like, yo, bro, we got a job with Top. She wants us to be the creative directors for her shoot. She wants to create content for her page and like just to have photos, like to create content. So he was like, yo, bro, I need you. Please get props and outfits. And then I was like, yo, boy, we're gonna use what we have, because we have like outfits that they are already there, but they have not been used. So if something is used, we give it away, or we wear it ourselves. So Top invited us to her house. We had food, we had drinks, and then we started working. So she made us really comfortable in order for us to work freely.
Yeah.
So we went into the bushes, we did that. Everything was proper. So that's it's just content creating for her currently. So that's what we're doing. We have more work coming out actually, and that is probably in the next week. Yeah. Yeah, but the team and I still have to decide. So, because we have a lot of work, so we just sieving all the good work and all the alright work. And
nah, man, I'm excited honestly, because when I saw that image, I was like, yeah, this is different.
Yeah,
this is not something I'm used to seeing at all.
Yeah, because I've actually I look at other creators' work, and I love the way Namibians are becoming wiser, becoming woke to the fact that there is quality on earth, and to the fact that for quality you have to pay. Yeah. There's still people that are stuck on like exposure type shit. Fuck that exposure type shit, because I can't bank exposure. To be very honest, where I realize that exposure doesn't feed you is where my mom, every time I leave my house and I tell my mom I have a job, she actually expects me to bring something home. She's always like, Ndemufayo, don't go there if you are not being paid. And then I'm just like, Mom, at times you have to do something because you just love it. Yeah. And I really accept a lot of work which is like pro bono. Yeah. A lot of work I've done is not paid. I've written songs for people. I've like, it's not paid because I just love it. And if I really love you as a person, I'll do anything for you without you paying, because I know the long run, my nigga,
it's gonna pay off.
It's you and I. That's you. That's us. Is that the Benz? That's us.
You got me?
You got me, bro.
I got you.
Yeah.
Oh man. No, I can't wait, man.
Yeah, bro. That shit is coming up very soon. If Angie has dropped the photos, I'll actually tag you in some of that work.
No, please do. I'd love to see some stuff, man. That's fucking crazy. But apart from the styling and all that, what people don't know about you is that you're a poet too, by heart.
Yeah, that was full on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I used to do this spoken word. I miss spoken word.
The first time I saw the poster, I was like, I know this dude from somewhere. Yeah. I couldn't put I just knew the face. I'm like, wait, I know this dude from somewhere.
Fire.
But I just couldn't put the name to it. And I'm like, then I actually attended the show, but I think I came like later on. And I'm like, yeah, it was you. That's what I was like. So spoken word, man, how did that come about, man? Like, what? How did you become a wordsmith?
English has always been a big part of my family. My granddad is a writer. He used to work for BBC. He was a journalist for BBC.
Nice.
My mom is an art teacher. My older brother is a sound engineer, and he's like a linguist.
Yeah, bro.
That guy's crazy with the English. My sister is now crazy with the English. So we always spoke like English in the house, and English was always my favorite subject from like primary. I was part of the spelling bees. I was always like, yeah.
Now you into them.
Yeah, so coming to high school, grade 12, fast forward, I meet this guy from the school across ours, HTS. Okay. So I started kicking it with him. His name is Julio. Yeah. Julio, I read Julio one day. We were chilling, kicking it, and then I read him and Riku. I read them my piece, and what was that piece? That piece was so deep. I was actually really, really touched when I lost it. I named it Hypothetical World. At the time, I had written it to my colored girlfriend, colored ex. Yeah, she was way younger than I was. She was like, I was grade 12. She was like grade 9, if not grade 10.
God damn.
Yeah, but she was so like intellectually gifted. Like it was like I was dating an older girl. Yeah. Okay. So I wrote Hypothetical World because I didn't know if I could actually give her a real world with all these stigmas around colored girls. Yeah, man. So they don't date black niggas. If you ain't got a ride, you ain't gonna hit that. If you ain't got ugly, you ain't gonna. But she was actually like anti-colored.
Yeah. Surprisingly, a lot of them are. Like, people aren't into that shit. They're just like, yo.
Those niggas just want to smoke ugly. I don't want that. I'm just like, yeah, baby girl.
I mean, high school was just a facade, man. Yeah. It was like, the influence just came from who you hung out with, really. So that was like the biggest part.
Fast forward.
Yeah.
Julio tells me, yo, we do this thing called spoken word. I really think you're ready for it. Come through. So I go through the spoken word. What they're doing, the spoken word thing.
That was like your first performance then?
My first performance, yes. So I told my sister, I told my mom, I'm like, I'm so ecstatic. I'm like, yo, you guys must come through, bro.
Yeah.
I go through. No, I actually went to the auditions first before the invite to my family. Bro, because I actually had that stage fright. And I was like, how am I going to do this? How am I going to do this? My nigga. Fast forward, I get onto that stage where I had to audition. I killed that shit. The guy that was Patrick, Sam, and Don, they were like, yo, and Placius, they were always there. They were like, yo, bro, you gotta come through. I went through actually, then I had to come perform. Ever since then, my first year of performing, I had made it already to the All-Star. Imagine.
Wow.
And which meant I was meant for that shit.
Yeah, clearly.
So, ever since that first year, which was like 2016, 2015, up until 2018, no, up until 2017, yeah, I actually performed 3 straight All-Stars. So I was like, my nigga, this is my shit. Because every time, if you actually watch my videos, there's a thing I do where I come to the mic, I take a deep breath, I move back, close my eyes, and then I move back to the mic. So as I'm doing that, I'm calming myself and I'm telling myself, you're the best at this. You're the best at this. Nobody can beat you. You're fire. You're
Damn. That's what you're repeating to yourself all the time.
I'm just repeating that. So when I perform, it's like I'm performing in an empty room. I see no one. I really take that shit out. Because if you listen to my pieces, like, you really have to. It's like you're touching the words. It's like performance.
Yeah.
So I perform. Yeah. That's why my pieces are always so different from other people's, because I put my emotions in it and I add the theatrics to it. Yeah.
What goes behind the process of creating these pieces of content, man? Like, I'm pretty sure there has to be some significant, some experience, some significant, some colossal shit that happened to you for you to actually even like to channel it in. So like. So the homies lighting up a little incense that I have here. I have. Oh yeah, just blow the smoke up. There we go. And we're gonna set the tone right now. We're gonna
get the G.
Set that tone, man. Yeah, but anyways, the process behind it, man. What's the experience? What is the process behind you writing these dope ass pieces, man?
So some could be experiences, because I'm never home. I'm always somewhere, so I've really experienced a lot. Some could be the experiences of others. Yeah. You know. And some is just like imagination, bro. Like most pieces are just imagination. Sometimes I'm writing pieces in the shoes of other people.
Giving that
at times, if people that actually knew me, if they actually deciphered these pieces, they would actually know I'm talking about them. Because there are certain pieces, there are certain stanzas or certain paragraphs in the pieces that actually you'll know if you and I really had a relationship or we had a bond, you'll know I'm talking about you.
Has anyone ever picked that up though?
Yeah.
Oh, they have?
Yeah.
I bet the exes.
I've actually never written like a lot of pieces to my exes.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I write.
It's good content.
It's good content, but I write a lot of pieces where this guy, I don't know this guy, but he feels how I feel, but I don't know him.
Really?
Yeah.
So people have gravitated to that.
Yeah. So it's like.
Oh, just pull the mic closer.
Yeah, it's like he's like. I could name the guy Johnny, but Johnny is talking about my story. You understand? Yeah. So that's how I do it.
That's cool. That's cool as fuck, bro.
Yeah.
Have you considered writing a book?
Like, yeah, my friends and I wanted to write an anthology where we put our pieces together, and then we like give it. We already had a concept on what we were gonna name it, and I think it's just the thing of getting up and putting the pieces together. Yeah, but that is in the works actually.
Really?
Yeah, an anthology. Because I have 2 of my friends, which Julio and Reku, shout out my G's. We really used to kill it, bro. Like, I really love those guys. Yeah, they're my niggas, man.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. Now I would love to see more Namibian authors, young especially authors, man. I feel like you guys are gonna set the tone. I'm not much of a writer, but
that's if we haven't already.
I think you guys have.
Yeah, because we actually meet people in town and they're like, "Yo, bro, where you guys been?" And we're like, "Bro, we're like around." And then they're like, "Yo, bro, we don't even come to spoken word no more, bruh, because you niggas ain't performing no more. What's up?" And we're just like, "Hey, those niggas ain't trying to pay. Niggas gotta pay. How am I filling up your show? You ain't even paying me."
You know, situations like that, I always figured, do it by yourself. Just get a fucking speaker, a mic, and just stand in fucking the middle of Van Hill and just start
spitting. Yeah. Oh my God, you just gave me an idea.
That's why I built the show, guys. I'm trying to motivate, inspire,
yo. Yeah, you're really provoking thoughts here.
No, it's a thing, because even like Dave Chappelle, the comedian, obviously when you went on that trip, we were just like quiet for a while. Well, it turns out he wasn't necessarily quiet. Instead of like doing shows in stadiums and theaters, the dude just went in the middle of the fucking street, took a speaker and a mic, and started performing. And everyone's like, oh, anyone that's like a real fan will know, like, oh yeah, he was good. He was still doing that. Now he's just that. Now he's elevated even more. Yeah. So if I had to see you guys do that or someone doing it, I mean, there are a lot of preachers that do it, like around.
You see, yeah, bro. Imagine, and that guy's taking in a world where God is really neglected, or the word of God. That guy really has guts for him to really stand up there and get that done.
But I'm in between whether mentally they're okay.
Why wouldn't you be mentally okay if you know what you're reading? Do you know, like, what mental illness would you associate to that?
I wouldn't necessarily call it a mental illness, because I'm still trying to figure it out. I'm just trying to figure out, is it... Look, some people do... Their intentions are pure, right? But it's how they're portraying it or how they get it out that makes you question. For me, I'm not sure if it's someone that's schizophrenic, or I don't know what it is, man.
Yeah.
But sometimes I just question, are they okay? Or is it a matter of no one's listening, so I have to be this fucking loud for you actually to pay attention? Oh, shit.
No, to be very honest, I think is the guy, to him, he's thinking, these guys don't want to listen to my father. Because those are guys that have repented. Those are guys that have started over. So they know in the world where God is not accepted, they must get the word across.
Yeah.
You see? And he's not going to get the word across by handing out pamphlets.
True.
Because niggas will roll their weed on pamphlets. Niggas will...
Disrespectful, right?
Niggas will use that pamphlet for other stuff, which is not for reading purposes.
Yeah.
You see? So, for me, it's a thing of these guys just want to get their message across. And we looking at it as this guy's crazy. But that guy just wants to get his word across.
So that's just my perception. Right?
Yeah, okay, nah. Everybody is, you have a right to your own opinion. I
don't think they're crazy, but the way they're going about it makes me think that they're crazy.
Yeah. Because you actually do get some of them that are like really like, yo, you actually wonder like, yo, do you really have to be so
extra like that?
Extra, yeah. You start to question the way, like, is he crazy? Yeah.
I don't know. That's just me. But yeah, man, I think you guys should do that. At least like once a week, like every Friday, Saturday. You just pick a random spot and you announce it.
Yeah.
And whoever comes through, comes through.
Whoever comes through, yeah, bro.
And you just do your thing.
Dope.
Yeah.
I actually talked to my team about that.
Yeah, man.
Julio, I hope you listen to this. Please, you're never on time.
There's always that one guy in the crew.
Bro, even if you were like to hang me and be like, if I call somebody and they don't pick up or they are late, you'll survive. I'll tell them, please call Julio. Please call Julio.
Because he's not going to answer.
I know that guy. It's either he doesn't answer or he's going to come late.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that guy, I don't know what's wrong with him. But they call them most tides optimist when you think you have a lot of time.
Yeah,
it's a tides optimist.
That's an actual phrase?
Yeah, it's a tides optimist.
Ah, I never knew that.
Somebody who thinks they have a lot of time.
That's a dangerous way to live.
Oh, I feel I'm great being a procrastinator. If some niggas live like that, whoa. Julio, I ain't trying to live like you, bro.
Like, I respect people who actually can do that. I'm like, yo, man.
Oh, damn.
Because only like recently, like the past 5 years, I really started to understand the value of time. So even like when someone does something for me, I don't care if it's giving me an idea. I'm gonna find a way to compensate you for that time. I feel like it's necessary. Because this other chick, man. Shout out to Ashlyn. Yeah, Ashlyn. I was doing this concept. I was thinking of a concept to just get engagement on my Instagram.
Yeah.
So I started doing this thing called Riddle Me This.
Riddle Me This.
Yeah. So I just put out was it 5? I think it's a riddle a day.
Okay.
I put out a riddle a day, and she helped me out with that concept. And I was like, she didn't have to. You know what I mean? That's how I look at things. I'm like, you didn't even have to fucking do the research to see how I can do this, but yet she did, and I had to compensate her for a time. And it's someone I'm actually hoping to work with in the future, man.
In the near future, yeah.
These are people. These are nice people, like you said. These are the rare bunch that exist.
With the clean hearts, bro.
With the clean hearts,
that are really willing to help you elevate your career and elevate as a person.
So I appreciate people like that, and I hope people actually understand to value their own time.
Yeah.
Because I know you're telling me about that pro bono shit you were doing. That's awesome, man. I feel like more people should do it. Oh, yeah. I feel with the good intentions though.
Yeah.
However, there are also times when people kind of take advantage of you. I don't know if you experience that.
You must know the difference between the two. You must find a balance. You must not let niggas take advantage of you, but you must also not be always trying to charge niggas, because at times you are also shutting doors on yourself with your ego. No, I can't perform for free. I'm fire. No, because you shouldn't think like that, bro. We know you're fire. That's why we invited you to do this free shit, because we want to put fire on. We wouldn't want to give this chance to anybody else. But we feel fire is fit enough for it.
Yeah, that's dope. Yeah. I mean, that's why I created the platform.
You see,
or at least what I'm trying to right now.
And I actually wanted to thank you, because this is still new. For you to think of me while it's still new, bro. Shout out, bro. Thank you very much, man.
It's all love, man.
Yeah, always, bro.
I pray and hope that not everybody has that celebrity complex to them.
Okay, yeah. Okay. You know what comes with being a celebrity.
Because I'm just like, look, guys, I understand you're doing your thing and all that, but we're human beings first, man. So if I reach out to you, don't be a dick. I'm just trying
to get paid.
Yeah, I'm waiting for those. Some of them already like know the fuck out of me, and I don't ask again, man. I'm not gonna lie to you.
That's close to begging.
There you go. I'm gonna ask you once. If you don't, it's all good, man.
It's all good, bro.
Understand.
We'll show you why the platform was up.
Yeah, in the first place.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. Wait and see. We're
gonna grow, bro.
Yeah.
As soon as you start documenting. In the sense of like putting this stuff in video form.
Oh yeah, the videos are coming soon. I've been telling people. I'm not necessarily trying to perfect it, but I'm definitely trying to get it together first.
Yeah, most def. The content also.
The content as well, because I'm thinking about the palette, the color scheme. I'm literally thinking about every piece of detail, man.
You see?
Yeah, because I know.
You better get a couch, bro. These hard chairs are killing me.
Nah, I'm gonna change up the chairs. I want to get something real comfortable. This was just last minute decisions that I had to make real quick. The chairs are hard as shit.
Yeah, these chairs are hard as shit.
Nah, we're gonna work on that. Nah, but it's a process, man. I'm just living in the moment.
Yeah. But it's very nice, man. I really love this. It's a nice platform, but I would really love working in here.
Yeah.
Was this like an office or?
It was actually my bedroom.
Was your bedroom?
Yeah.
God damn.
You had to switch it up a bit.
Yeah, man. Hey, this shit is nice. What photo is that? What image is that? Up here?
Oh, that's a Led Zeppelin album.
Led Zeppelin?
Yeah.
Album?
Yeah.
Cover?
Yeah, actually the CD, I mean...
Oh, the vinyl?
The vinyl's actually in there.
Vinyl.
Yeah. All of them are actually in. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is Bob Marley and the Wailers?
Yeah, man.
I like that Nipsey stuff.
I appreciate it. Yeah, man. One of my favorite artists, actually.
What is this?
Oh, this is a piece I did.
You did that.
Yeah. This was
How'd
like.
you do that?
Oh no, Photoshop. You know, the
Photoshop.
Yeah.
Oh, goddamn, bro.
This was like 5, 6 years ago.
Oh yeah, cause you're a graphic designer.
Yeah, yeah, I'm a graphic designer, man. So yeah, I did that piece a while back, and I've always loved it because years later, every time I repost it, people are just like, "Yo,
This is dope.
this is too fresh," and I'm
Yeah,
like,
but it's dope because I've been staring at this.
Oh,
I'm actually looking at it now. That looks like a girl I know,
Yeah, a lot of people say that. I don't know why.
but her identity is concealed, so
Yeah.
I'll keep it a secret.
I'm thinking about doing. I might get a bigger one, and then we do a giveaway for this one.
You are winning, you see. So where do you stream this platform of yours?
Right now on YouTube.
Oh.
However, I just recently made I connected a few dots. So we're gonna be on Google Podcast, Apple Podcast, Spotify as well. Basically, all
There's
the platforms.
Anchor. You know Anchor?
Exactly.
Anchor, yeah.
Yeah. So that's the platform I'm gonna use. So they're gonna be distributing my stuff. I'm just like scheduling how I'm gonna be posting it and what exactly I'm gonna be putting out. Yeah, but so yeah, they're gonna be. But the video format is gonna strictly YouTube. But the reason why I put it on YouTube first is because it was the closest thing I could do to getting out already.
Yeah.
Because I've been procrastinating, bro.
Bro, that thing is killing all of us.
It's killing all of us. But I just decided I can't wait. Let me just put it out.
No, you actually can't.
Yeah, I just put it out, and so far so good.
Oh yeah, bro. I love this platform.
Yeah.
It's nice. I'm actually gonna take the time to actually listen to you tonight. Yeah.
No, I
See.
appreciate it, man. Anybody that takes the time to subscribe or even listen for those 5 minutes, it's appreciated.
State of mind.
State of Mind Podcast. I'll send you the link.
Yeah, please.
Yeah. And I will be sending out the links as well once they are up on the other platforms.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's what's up.
So at times, do you have like topics that you speak of, like besides us creatives? Do you have like things that you speak of in terms of like mental health?
Yeah, I'm trying to get a lot of people who are experts or who have knowledge or insight in those fields.
Oh, in those fields.
Yeah,
Yes.
the reason why right now it's a bit tricky due to COVID and also people's fucking egos. But I'm trying to get in people just with all kinds of just knowledge from just different backgrounds, man. Just to come share on certain topics like that, mental health, child development, the GVB that's happening. Like recently, I had Shaito.
Yeah.
He's good, one of my favorite rappers here, and we're just talking about labels and versus independent artists. So we're like doing comparisons, basically. You could check it out, man. It's a clip that we just talk about it. So honestly, I'm not opposed to anyone.
Yeah, hey, shout out, that's my cousin, man. He's out in Thailand.
Oh,
He's doing his
nice.
studies, yeah. He sent a shout out. Yeah.
You don't get too many of those, man.
No, hey, you don't, bro.
Yeah, but like I said, I'm just trying to reel anybody in with insight, to come talk about such things. I'm not opposed to anyone.
Yeah,
honestly, no.
You shouldn't.
Because look, everybody else has a fucking platform. Whether you go in SA, Uganda, Zimbabwe, wherever you go, man, there's a platform
For anything.
for anything. So I'm just like, why don't I cater to that?
Yeah, it was deaf.
Yeah. I mean, I like talking to people. I like figuring shit out.
You see.
So it works hand in hand for me. It's a kind of a selfish reason because I'm getting to know a lot of stuff.
No, most deaf. It's good for us that are actually invited to the show because you actually get us to speak, and it's not something that was programmed in terms of.
Yeah.
In terms of there's like a young schedule where you already know what they're asking you. It's like free flowing, which is actually it makes us comfortable because we actually don't like to reveal a lot of ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so a lot about ourselves.
Yeah, I figured the long format would be more appealing in the long run.
Yeah.
Because think of it like this. You hear about these celebrities, right? And obviously, the one thing that comes to mind is, they're full of shit. They don't like people.
Most deaf.
So my thing is, what if I can bridge the gap and let people see a different side to them? Because if you can see me in my element where I'm comfortable, no fake shit going around, I feel like you're gonna get to see the real person, and I feel like people gravitate to that. So yeah.
I really feel you on that. I'm not opposed.
But speaking of mental health, man, with
it-
everything going on, man.
it's deep because I was actually dealing with somebody with a mental issue.
What do you tell some
I don't. To be very, I'm bad at like consoling people.
Yeah,
I'm bad at like
preach, man. Preach.
I can actually make you feel good maybe by joking around and being goofy and I can talk to you, but I'm a realist, so I'll actually like. At times, I might anger you more, or I might realize that what you are going on about might not be as big as you're making it seem. But I do not want to judge because I've never had a mental issue.
Yeah.
So you don't know how they react to certain comments, because it's a really deep thing. Because this person that I was actually dealing with, she made me realize that it's not a walk in the park. You really gotta be committed, bro. Like, cause today she'll be tomorrow she's a wildfire. She's gonna burn you, bro. And the next day she's forgotten about that. She's sad now. And then the day after that she's so happy. So it's just like a thing of adapting. You gotta adapt. It's like getting married. You adapt and you conform and you learn, bro. It's a learning process. What does she like? What doesn't she like? How do I go about this? How do I go about that? Yeah. So
it's trippy, man. Because what do you tell someone who's going through that? Like, what's the best piece of advice you can give them?
Stay strong.
I've realized it's better, even though it may not seem like you're doing anything, just sitting around them, just hanging around them. That should help.
Yeah,
just you being their presence.
Just in their presence, because at times they really feel lonely. They just need somebody that's gonna be there. Because, the world is a cold place, bro.
It's a cold place, but
my sister went through depression, and we actually just overlooked it because of like patriarchy. It's also cultural conditioning.
Yeah, it's I won't say it's a black thing, but like black families have this thing. They don't consider it that serious for some fucking reason. It's like we're in a new world where people are being diagnosed. Like, it's funny, you come across someone maybe deep in the bush, man, and you're like, yo, this person is probably like schizophrenic, man, or something. Like you can see certain things, and then you're like, and you ask the people like, what's up with the kids? Like, no, it's probably witchcraft. He stole something. I'm like, I don't think so, man. Like, that's like a fucking disability, right? That's a issue right there. That's an illness. You're not gonna help him. So, man, with everything, all these advancements in technology, guys, look after yourselves. Look after your people, especially, man.
Please, man. Please. I hope you really find the light within the darkness. I hope you heal. You're gonna come right, man. Just stay positive. I know some days are gonna be darker than the rest, but just stay positive. People love you. You pick those ones out. Leave the people that don't love you.
But that's a good one. How do you pick those ones out? I mean, obviously, you will eventually pick it out, but like in that time, during that moment, how will you weed them out, man? Shit.
Because by people's actions, you're actually gonna know if somebody's into you or not. By actions, actions speak louder than words. Because I can tell you I love you, but if I don't show you that I love you, then it don't mean nothing.
That was a crazy realization I had.
You see, you're gonna realize, and at times you only start to realize later, because like in Afrikaans, spit come altyd te laat. Like it's like losing somebody, and then later on you're like, damn, I should have really cherished that.
You never know what you have till it's gone, right?
Yeah.
Oh man, this is bringing back memories.
Like you're later on, you're just watching TV, probably watching a movie, and then something just reminds you of her, and you're just like, God damn, I really lost. Like, and to be very honest, for me, I've really fallen out like with a lot of people. Like I I started a lot of conversations, or I started a lot of relationships with people that have not moved to the next level because of miscommunication or lack of communication. You understand? I start something so good with someone, and you can see the person's comfort around you. They're comfortable when they're with you. They can do things that they don't do in front of other people.
Yeah.
And then, poof, fire's just quiet. Fire doesn't text no more. And I've actually realized this because, bro, it's at times I ask myself, like, Fire, will you actually ever love someone, like, to the point where you can feel it, man? I have a soft spot for friends.
Yeah.
At times I also choose friends over family, which is like, I think I'm conditioned. But I'm also looking at these, because the first step is acceptance. I'm accepting the fact that these are the wrongs that I have, or these are the certain things that I do that are wrong. And once I can accept that is where I can actually just lay it down on a platform or on a piece of paper, and I can actually speak of them, do some introspection within myself, and be like, yo, you really need to kill your old self. Because I won't lie, like, my old self won't allow me to move forward if I don't cut off old people.
Yeah.
If I don't really cut off, like, old connections to certain things and to certain people, whether it's material or a person. You see, I will not move forward if I'm holding on to this Nike shirt. I will not get that Adidas because there's no room for the new. You check, make room for the new. You see, so the other day I actually asked myself, bruh, is there actually a girl that loves you? You understand? Like, somebody that just loves you because you are just fire. You see, I asked myself these questions and I was like, damn, I have people, but like what the love I mean, man. Like somebody loving you, bro. Like a girlfriend, like a lady that sees the future with you. So these are certain things I ask myself, like, do you have someone that loves you? Will you make someone love you? Will you love someone? Do you know what love is? These are certain things, you see, that you actually ask yourself, or I asked myself.
Love is, I won't call it complicated. It's just people haven't figured out how to love themselves first. You haven't accepted yourself, so how do you expect to accept others? It's for me, it's really a personal thing you have to, like, handle.
Yeah.
In order for you.
At home.
It starts at home. It's the same thing with like the gender-based violence shit. Like, my cousin gave me the best advice, and she just told me, look, because I don't know, I think we're going back and forth about this whole situation, and she was just like, well, there's not much you can do, can you now? I'm like, yeah, I mean, there's marching and all that stuff, creating awareness, but then she dropped the biggest gem on me. She just said, look, if you want to start doing right by women, start with the ones around you.
Yeah.
The ones that are around you right now. Start doing right by them.
Yeah, bro.
Same thing with anything like love. You have to start with you, man.
Yeah, I gotta love myself.
Yeah. So what? But I mean, you speak about this. Do you think you felt love before?
Yeah, man. I think because I was really young at the time. The first time I really felt in love was I was seeing this girl that was way older than I was, and the certain things she would do for me, and the way I would feel, the way my feelings would feel. I feel it was love, because I wouldn't. Every time I saw her sad, my mood would change. If I saw her struggling, I would never want her to struggle. You understand? Certain things like those. You understand? And then I got myself a girlfriend in grade 10. This was like my first official relationship. Yeah. Like, we would hold hands in school, we'd kiss in public, this
lovey-dovey shit.
I'll bring her to my house, my family knows this girl, her family knows me. So I really felt, because I had nothing. But that girl was always at my house. I didn't even have, like, we were sharing a room with my older brother, and this girl was always at our house. So I was also just like, bro, what does this person want? And I actually realized that person really just loved me.
Yeah, for who you are,
for
actually.
who I was, bro. That person really loved me, bro. And I meet her now, and I can still sense that warmth. Like, this person genuinely just loves you, bro. Like, she would never want to see you, like, harm done unto you, you know. So, yeah, I think I've felt love before.
That's what's up, man. Heartbreak?
Woo! Don't even speak of heartbreaks.
Is that bad?
Hey, but some are just like self-inflicted pain.
Yeah.
When you rock your own boat.
Like, you ever come across situations where like your friends come to you for relationship advice and you kind of question yourself, like, I'm not the best person to come for this, but they still keep coming back?
No, but I've actually realized when it comes to certain things like that, you must answer on a neutral base where you have no emotions attached to it. You just answer like a realist, bro. Like, what is right? What is practical in this situation? Are you gonna leave or are you gonna be taken for an ass? You know, those. Let's not sugarcoat it. That is what it is. So these are just certain things that you have to tell yourself, like, bro, what are you actually gonna do to get yourself out of this? Or because I find myself like there are times where you really rock your boat. You're like, no, bro, she's replying with emojis. She's calling a nigga, you know. And then you end up thinking, she's probably into a nigga, you know. And then at times it's just like, hey, you actually realize later on, no, bro, this person just likes your vibe. She's not really into you, like intimacy like that. Yeah. You know, but you rocked your own boat, so now you're just heartbroken. Now the girl's not doing certain things, you know. Now you broke your own heart because she's not texting at 7 no more. You used to get those morning texts also.
That's a plot twist, bro.
Yeah, bro, you broke your own heart, bro. You overthought it and you overplayed your position.
Yeah.
You tried to play somebody else's position.
I remember I actually did that once upon a time. I just, I don't know. I was catching a vibe from her, man. I'm just like, man.
She's probably into a nigga.
Yeah.
That's the worst lie you can tell yourself.
And I'm just like, you know what? I ain't bad looking either. So yeah, this is gonna work.
She might be into a nigga.
So yeah, you know, I do my thing. We start talking, and I start getting serious. I'm like, look, like, what's this thing that we're having right now? Like, it's like, nah.
That's where you're rocking your own boat.
Oh. Man, I got the biggest mind fuck, mind-boggling.
Like,
no, we just
good
like friends.
I thought it was you're like a brother to me.
Oh, thank God I didn't get a brother speech. Oh,
but friend, hey,
friend is still room for improvement.
Come on, no, bro, nah. Come on, no. If she's your friend, to be very honest, actually just lay it out onto something and actually ask yourself. How many females do you have connections with or are you friends with without intimate relations? She's just your homie because she's your homie. Yeah. If they're a handful, you're a very good guy, bro. Like,
thank you. Nah, I actually do got a few female friends.
Bro, I hardly have female friends.
Yeah?
Bruh.
The thing is, I don't listen to them too much because it's drama. I like the ones that grew up around guys, like around me and stuff. Yeah, you connect on a different level. But the ones that are like girly,
you don't like
girly,
drama? You don't like a dramatic girl?
Not too much of it.
Okay. Yeah, it gets because
even if I say I don't like that, it's impossible to even fathom a relationship or a friendship without drama.
No drama, yeah.
Yeah, but I prefer just mellow.
Yeah.
If you got issues, let me know. But
I'm a dramatic nigga. I'm a dramatic nigga.
You like?
My friends call me like a controversial nigga. That was my name, like growing up, controversial nigga. They'll be calling up niggas. They'll be like, "Yo, bro, we on our way," and then the other nigga will probably ask, "Yo, who you with?" I'm with this controversial guy here, and then they already know some shit's gonna go down.
Nah, but the fact that they still hang out with you means something. It means they love it.
My niggas know, like I've told you before, if my friends actually tell you I'm a fake nigga, then that was on them. They probably fucked up because I'm like the realest niggas I know. I've never actually fallen out of a friendship with a person because of some fucked up shit. I've fallen out because I moved. We went our different paths. Yeah. You know, like normal fallouts. not one where we really said things to each other, or I stole something from you, so now I'm embarrassed to come say sorry. My nigga, none of that. You know. So
there's a phrase. I want to see you eat, just not at my table.
At my table, yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people.
That phrase is so deep because you're still my nigga.
Yeah, I have no ill will towards you, man.
Yeah, no, bruh. So I want to see you eat because obviously you going hungry would also be my problem because I'm your nigga, bruh.
Yeah.
But you know, it's so deep because certain people grow up certain ways. I grew up in a gang type. We were like a family in our community. Like everybody knew everyone. You could literally sleep at anyone's joint. Imagine I had like 15 options of where I must sleep tonight. You see,
that's cool.
Come to your joint. I'll come eat your food. I'll shower in your house. Wear your clothes. And your parents gonna be like, "Yo, my niggas, as long as you cleaning my house, I'm right." You see, she wants no problems with you. So I was always like, we were brought up in a way where I cannot tolerate no phony stuff. You see, so there are certain things that people do because they grow up not needing people. We grew up in a community where we were dependent on the neighbor.
My neighbor,
you see, my nigga might have something I don't have. Imagine my house didn't have a yard. We didn't have a boundary. Niggas used to walk through our house. Niggas even shot up our house once. You see, that's how deep it was because niggas ran through our yard while they were being chased by a cop. You see, so it was so deep because now I look at certain people and I'm just like, damn, bro, like, where's the love, bro? Like, help a nigga out, bro. Like, help a nigga out, bro. Man, I love my brothers. My brothers know I love them. I'll never choose a nigga over another nigga. I treat all my friends the same because my friends also just love me, bro. I am because they are.
Nice.
Yeah, and if I love myself, it will also teach them to love themselves.
Exactly, man. People don't understand the magnitude of influence you have, like when you're just being yourself. Like when we spoke earlier, when I'm talking about people gravitating to you, it's for the fact that to some degree you found yourself, like you know who you are as a person. If someone had to ask you who Fire is, you would tell them exactly how you're feeling and who you are without any hesitation. And people actually love that shit.
Hey, if niggas really tell you Fire's a fucked up guy, I don't know what I did. Probably did some fucked up shit.
Everyone has their own experience with people. My experience with certain people probably wasn't that great.
You got me on my off day.
Yeah.
Got me out the office, I'm sorry.
Yeah, but I wasn't in the zone.
Yeah.
But in hindsight, you can always come talk to me.
Yeah, always.
Yeah.
But I do niggas always also have resting bitch faces?
Apparently I do.
I also have. I'm like the meanest. Even in my photos, I don't smile, bro. I mean mug the shit out of you. Because the way you approach me will actually tell me the way I react to your salutation now. You say, hey, if you come to me like, yo, Fire, what's good? Like the way you say what's good, if I feel like, hey, this guy wants to fight, may I also retaliate. If I feel like this guy wants to get to know me, I'll be like, oh, okay, sure. Nah, this guy's cool. If I feel like some animosity that you gotta wait this shit out.
Yeah.
Because some nigga will come, yo, Fire, what's up? Then you're like, oh, no, okay, this nigga like, oh, is he looking for something? Then you get a nigga, yo, bruh, what's up? No, you're like, oh, no, bruh.
He's soft, he cool.
Yeah, some other niggas rock up to a nigga like, because I've had like weird experiences where niggas were like, some nigga actually asked me like, bruh, why don't you talk to me, bruh? And
he asked you that?
This guy asked me like, why don't you talk to me, bro? Then I looked at this guy and at first I wanted to be rude, but I also just pictured like, this guy really wants to know, bruh. Like, he wants to know what did he do to me. Then I was like, bruh, because you also don't talk to a nigga. How do I talk to you if you don't talk to me? Do you know something?
Yeah, it's common sense.
When spoken to. I'll
Exactly.
speak to you when you speak to me, bro. Like, I actually, so I told, ever since that day, me and that nigga close. We meet on campus. We actually chill. We speak. We meet in the club. That nigga's like, bro, let me buy you a beer. And one day I meet him and I'm like, bro, let me buy you a shot. So it's just the thing of walking up to Fire and be like, hey, Fire, what's up, Fire? You know?
But you see, he's a different kind of dude for doing that, because most black men,
Patriarchy,
bro,
toxic masculinity.
Exactly. Thank you.
Those
Thank
things. I have a friend of mine who really hashed out that toxic masculinity. That guy was like, bruh, when you talk to me, I don't need none of that shit. I don't need no lies. With me, we are cool, bruh. Me, I'll let you into my space. And then I actually learned a lot I learned a lot from that nigga. That guy was like, bruh. Because one day we were actually thinking of a podcast, and then we were just having a relationship. Now the sneaky thing about me is I love recording, because I do music.
Yeah.
So I love recording interludes. So if there's a guy telling his story of how a girl played him, I will record it gladly without you knowing. And I'll play it to you later. But this guy, we were having a conversation of what women expect from guys. And the way that guy actually explained his side, he made me realize, fuck that toxic masculinity. Let a nigga feel sad, bruh. Let a nigga feel hurt.
Shed a tear from time to time,
guys. If a
guys.
girl played me, my nigga, let me vent. Yeah,
it's true.
Give me your shoulder, bro. Let me lean. Let me cry, bro. This girl played me. I'm also human, like I said, bro.
Yeah.
I'm human. If she played me, nigga, I'm not the hardest nigga. I got played, bro. I got played. Just hear it out. So this guy was like, yeah, bro, I'm not into this toxic masculinity. Now, actually, I've been thinking about, like, bro, imagine you're telling your boy that, no, I think my girl's cheating on him. Jesa post. I'm just like, bro, this girl's cheating on a nigga. Help me. Yeah. This guy's like, Nebra, just dumb. Who lost Gilata? I cherry for your spill. I'm just like, bro, please. Let a nigga vent. But then you get your homies. I have like a few homies of mine that like we're really like cool, bruh. I even speak about my family members to those niggas. They speak of their family members to me because they confide in a nigga.
There's a familiarity, no?
Yeah, it's like, bro, my nigga, these niggas, I'm the only one putting on electricity. My older brother's fucked up. Nigga been drinking his Kazakh. I'm just like, whoa, bro.
Yeah.
You better do what you know. So when a nigga goes deep like that, you must know it's a nigga that considers your thoughts.
Yeah.
Your thought process to him is respected. He respects because he knows the advice that's coming out of your mouth is gold. And you might allow him to realign his thoughts.
Yeah.
Because if you can actually influence the way someone thinks, you are a leader, bro.
True.
And I've always pictured myself as a leader, bro. One of these days, do you know when last I was in an educational competition? It was when I did the spelling bee. No, I did a science fair when I was grade 7. Got a bronze medal for my team and I, because some shit we did overnight, bro. But hey, my nigga, that shit got us bronze. So I was happy.
Yeah, bro.
So this, what was I talking about? Yeah. So my nigga, he's always like, yo, bro. He called me up. He was like, bro, we're gonna be playing 30 seconds, but like some educational modules. I was like, duh, educational modules. And he was like, but we're getting paid. I was like, count me in. Yeah, so that day they called me up. I came there, bro. They were mad students. I'm like, damn. And then I just told my team, I'm like, bro, I don't know about you guys, but I'm here to win this shit.
Yeah.
We came second. I was like, alright.
Nice.
You know, something. It's 400 I didn't have.
Exactly. Now I got it.
Yeah, you see, at least the nigga Friday sorted. Yeah, but then like it's just adding value to yourself. Fuck that toxic masculinity.
Yeah.
You know, you're allowed to feel, bruh, like you're a person, bruh. Now and you're also born, bruh. You know, 9 months is a long time for a nigga to come out hard as rock.
Yeah.
You gotta feel, bruh.
Yeah.
So to my niggas out there, hey, let that shorty love you, bruh. Let shorty, bruh. It's not wrong to feel bad, my G.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
It's just, you know, it's crazy, especially here, where insecurity has played a big role as far as a lot of the fuck shit that's been happening lately. And it's that insecurity. I mean, what's so hard to tell someone what the problem is? And if it's not working out, go your separate ways.
Because of how I think you might think, what you think you might think of me.
People need to stop that shit. People are going to think of you any kind of way, whether you're in
You
front
like
of
it
them or not.
Yes.
Someone's gonna talk shit about me. My aunt's probably gonna talk shit about me when I leave a house because maybe I did something dumb.
True.
Regardless, it's gonna happen. So why the fuck are you concerned about what she's gonna say, what he's gonna say if he leaves you or whatever the case may be? Because, dude, the killings of women right now is just too much.
Hey, niggas must sit well with rejection, bro. Do you know how many times I got rejected?
To be honest, that's what I live for, because I know
I tried.
For me, I know the W that's gonna come is gonna outweigh all that shit. All those. Yeah, that's why I don't care. That's when I'm inviting people on the podcast, and they say no or they don't respond. I don't feel any type of way.
No, you missed out on a chance.
You missed out on the chance, because I know the next person is gonna come is gonna fill me with so much fucking motivation and all these things, and I'm just like, yeah, that's what I'm living for. So I couldn't care less. So, man, guys, but do you think it's a situation of people just not being comfortable being by themselves? Like they don't know how to be alone?
Yeah. Do you know why?
Why?
Have you ever watched a movie with someone?
Yeah.
How is it compared to you watching a movie alone?
I hate talking. First of all.
You hate talking?
Yeah, especially when the movie, like, I really want to get in and hear everything. Yeah, I prefer being alone watching a movie, actually.
Yeah. Okay, sorry. Bro, I don't know. Please repeat that. Please repeat that so I can articulate properly.
It's okay. So you asked me how I feel about watching a movie alone as opposed to someone, right?
Yeah.
If it's with someone, they're usually talking. We're usually talking, not really concentrating.
Mm-hmm.
When I'm alone, I'm fully immersed into the whole, plot of the movie. So I prefer watching by myself.
Yeah, because of how people react.
Yeah.
Some are talking.
It kind of gets on my nerves sometimes.
When people are talking while you're watching a movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then at times, okay, like, being alone at times is gag.
Yeah. Look, human beings are not designed to be alone. You know what I mean? We're not like designed to be alone for long hours or, I mean, look at people that go in isolation. These people come out like really fucked up, bro. Because they're not designed, they're not meant to be alone for that long. So when I say like being alone, it's just a matter of when no one wants to hang out. Am I okay just sitting by my house, working, doing whatever it takes? Because look at all these entrepreneurs and anybody that's really making moves. You had to cut out a few things. Yeah. And most of the time they had to be friends. So now you're just alone, really. You're just by yourself. Mm-hmm. And as it turns out, you didn't even need these people. Because now you're doing it by yourself. Not to say everything. Obviously, you're going to have to network and create a good team around you. But it's just a matter of, are you comfortable by yourself? That's all that it is.
Is that directed to me or to listeners as well?
No, to the listeners, man.
Okay, just something to think about.
Just something to think about. Are you okay by yourself?
I actually asked something in my poem once. I was like, are you... do you want something because of the feeling of being in love? Or is it because you can't be alone?
Where did you ask this? Whoa.
It was in one of my poems.
Repeat that one more time.
Do you want a partner because you love the feeling of being loved? Or is it because you can't be alone?
That's a good one. I know in high school it was just a thing of wanting to have someone.
Compatibility or loneliness?
Compatibility.
Okay.
Yeah. I was already a loner, so I didn't give a fuck about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's a good question, actually.
Yeah, because you get people, because like you said, people can't be alone. So if I can't be alone, Because it does get lonely, bro.
Mm,
Everyone does
definitely.
get lonely. In terms, it's not like lonely where you're sad, you're in a corner, you're crawling up. It's just lonely in terms of you're alone.
Yeah.
You are lonely. You are one man.
Mm-hmm.
You see, and then the TV is off, the Wi-Fi is off. You have no data. What are you gonna do? Being in the situation where there is nobody else to assist you with a certain thing or to talk to. You understand?
Yeah.
So when it comes to love, it's most a relationship. We are relating. A relation is we are relating to certain things. If my girl loves sushi, we relate to sushi. Our relationship, we relate to that. That's why I like her, because we both love sushi. We relate to that. You understand? We relate to hip hop music, So this compatibility comes now because they make things easier for you. They make life easier for you.
Yeah.
You love this person because they make your life easier, and you actually love the feeling that they give you when they're around you. That's love, bro. When you have no bad feeling towards this person. This person can ask you for your last food, you will give it. This person can ask to sleep on the bed that you don't like other people touching or laying on. You will do it because you have a soft spot for this person. This person just has you. So the feeling of not being alone is, or because some people are used to being around people, they become dependent on other people's energies.
Yeah, codependency.
Yeah, you because you can't live alone. And then there are those that can live alone. You understand? And those are the ones that really make it far. Because, bro, you can ship that nigga to the desert. You can ship that nigga to Nigeria. You can take that person anywhere. They will make it because they know how to make it alone. They make shit happen for themselves. And if you can make shit happen for yourself, you can make it anyway.
I truly believe that. I truly believe that. And I would actually like you guys to let me know in the comments what you think about that aspect. Being alone. How comfortable are you by yourself?
Alone.
Yeah. Because I think COVID really showed me a lot. Because what I noticed was the clubs were closed, bars were closed, restaurants were closed, all these places, the chill spots.
Where you go network with people. Or mingle. Where you go interact with other people.
Me?
Yeah, no, like in these places where we interact most, we have connections to other people. Like bars, those. Continue.
Wait, you asked me?
I'm saying, yeah, like
if I do it.
I was just adding to
Oh, my bad,
where
yeah.
we go mingle.
Oh, yeah.
Closed.
I noticed, like, especially on my feed, I'm just going through Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, all these things, and I'm just like, everyone is like all the way fucked up in their heads because they're like, yo, okay, let's go out somewhere. Where's the party at? And I'm looking at these people, and at first it was fun for like the first week because it's new to us. We're like, oh yeah, shit, it's different. But then it became like a reoccurring thing.
Yeah.
Now I'm thinking like, yo, what the fuck? Do you guys have hobbies or some shit? Like, you guys are constantly asking people, let's go drink or let's go out. I'm like, do you guys go for a run or something? I don't know what the fuck, but find a hobby.
They won't.
That's when I really started to realize. That's why that question came into my head. Like, because for me, when that shit hit, I was thinking about how am I gonna get clients, but it turns out that wasn't even my issue because people started coming in. Everyone's going online now, so they need content.
Yeah.
So I was like,
because they're in the comfort of their home.
Yeah. So I'm just like, I'm not necessarily affected by it because I'm also used to being at home. But for me, it's just a matter of observing, and I don't really like observing things. But that's when I started to realize, like, yo, these motherfuckers have nothing to do.
Like, I get skills, but I get talents.
And
hobbies or some shit.
And I said that if you guys didn't pick up a fucking skill during the lockdown last year, then you're fucking wasting time, man.
Yep. Oh.
You didn't pick up anything. I was doing sign for a while.
You're doing what?
Sign language. I was doing sign.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Did you learn something?
I learned how to spell my name, but I kind of slipped a few things because I stopped.
Yeah.
But it's one of the things I picked up, and also just other
you
skills.
just need to refresh your memory.
Yeah, I need to refresh my memory, but it's one of the things I just found like interesting. I'm like, you know what? How do I communicate with someone that can't even like listen to me? So like, I picked up a few things. An ex of mine actually put me on to. She pretty much told me how the different dialects in signing.
Okay.
Yeah, so like
Dialects.
yeah,
Okay.
like for real, like
I thought sign language was one universal language, but then
I thought so too.
because
really thought so.
different people speak different languages and their alphabets are very different.
Very different, very true. So like the whole time, what I was like, certain things I was reading on the net and a couple of videos I was watching, it turns out I was like immersing myself in the English, the dialect in the States, what they use in the States,
Okay.
as opposed to here.
Yeah.
And then she just put me on to what was happening here. So I was like, okay, cool. I know to spell my name. I know a couple of the weathers and stuff. I was like, alright. Yeah. Some.
Yeah.
So it's just something. I looked at that. I'm like, look, if I can do that in the space of a couple of weeks now, I can only imagine what other people can do.
And what else you can do.
And what else you can do exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, if you didn't pick up shit, then I don't know, guys.
I don't know, man. I also don't know. You gotta test yourself, bro. Push yourself to your boundaries. Like I try to make like more music, because I like this music stuff. I try to do it. People ask me, "Are you serious or are you doing this?" Because I'm just like, bro, I'm not serious, but I can spit.
Yeah, so I love it.
I'll do it because I love music as well. So yeah, it's just like that.
Hey man, look, I don't want to take up too much of your time, but it was definitely a dope session. Hope to do this more often, actually.
Yeah, bro. Hey, I wanna next session. I wanna come drop you guys more pieces. Yeah, I'll drop you more pieces because today I'm just gonna give you one exclusive one.
Oh shit!
You asked for it.
Yeah. No, I forgot. I completely forgot about it.
Yeah. Okay, hold up. I didn't rehearse. I'll just say that.
Okay, take your time. In the meantime, look, guys.
I'll actually read it off my notepad. It's on my phone.
Yeah.
So, yes. Just a recap. I go by the name Ndemufayo Shilunga. Everybody calls me Fire. If you know me, you know what I do. I'm a creative director. I'm a stylist. I'm a model. I'm a poet, aspiring artist, voiceover artist. And yes, I'm a muse. So this piece I'm about to do is entitled. This piece is okay. Hold up. Let me go through my pieces.
Make sure you guys like and subscribe to the channel. We're doing this just for you. Alright. So in case you guys were wondering, I'm getting an exclusive. First, you're gonna hear here first, nowhere else but here. And yeah, man, let's see what you got to say, man.
Yeah, so this piece is entitled Amazing City, but I break it down as a maze in a city. Amazing city.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, let's hear it.
Yeah. It goes like, I hope you don't get swallowed by the city that was fathered by a cheese boy and a slave queen. The city that plagues onto your self-esteem, making you feel less of a man if your neck ain't froze. Watch how you talk. Watch how you walk. People knowing your stories, that's how they stalk. Like for a like, sharing energies with people you don't like. Remember, watch how you walk. Watch how you talk. People knowing your stories, that's how they stalk. There's no love in the city. There's no love in the city. Lips smeared up with pity. Eyes filled up with envy. You call it a city, well I call it a maze. 'Cause you'll be amazed at the ways these ostrich and mannequins play. No softball here, she's swinging till home base. Flat ass, there's no cash in the safe. No boobs, but makeup contoured on her face. Coochie good, so the whole hood had to taste. 3 blind mice, you'll lose the rat race. To your brothers and sisters in search of more cheese. Bocho pa boch, mama screaming no please. Pull a rabbit out of her hat, more tricks up her sleeves. Play or be played, you best believe. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Vintuk City. There's no love in the city. Those that once loved have no remorse for those with fragile hearts. 'Cause this isn't a park for those with a faint heart. You better ring up Rose so you slide down those panties and watch the cookie crumble. We live in a city surrounded by the loose and the deadly, the swaggy and the filthy, cause that guarantees you're worthy of a place in this city. Because niggas selling dreams, women selling coochie, niggas selling dreams but acquiring no wealth. That wealth is in the form of boobies, in the form of herpes driving their buckies. Others no food in the bucky. But that's not their problem though. Their toppies are driven by the dirty money, in dirty pockets buying dirty phones for these dirty women to flex on these dirty streets. There's no love in the city. There's no love in the city. Women with no dreams on a hustle for capital, so she fucks with the boys with the steez. Dirty hands touching clean money. Dirty money going into dirty pockets. No dancing around the branches. They say it's how their toppies accumulated the profits. Daughters disgracing families, fathers rolling over in their coffins. Ooh, there's no love in the city. There's no love in the city. The city that was fathered by a deadbeat soul, so he knows no other. Watch who you tell your stories, because some tend to find comfort in your agony. Watch how you walk. Watch how you talk. People knowing your stories, that's how they stalk. There's no love in the city, and there's nothing you can do. Just buckle up and enjoy the ride, because there's much you will go through. Amazing city. Yeah.
That motherfucker was raw.
Yeah, hey, that's it. Gotta be raw, man. Give it to them how they like it.
That's what's up. Hey, man. Once again, I appreciate you for coming through.
Yeah, bro.
This was definitely a pleasure. I can't wait to see what you're gonna get up to in the near future. To be honest, I think it's all the way up for you, man.
Yeah. Oh, that's where I'm planning to be, man.
Yeah.
Like I get a lot of people that tell me, bro, please, man, don't give up on yourself, man.
Yeah.
Just do your shit, man. Like I was with my niggas now in single quarters.
Mm-hmm.
Or having kapana. Some niggas in the hood were like, yo, bro, fire, what's good? I'm like, no, bro. Oh, bro, I see that shit you're doing. Keep that shit up, bro. I was like, oh, if my niggas in the hood are watching,
yeah,
I ain't stopping for shit.
It's all the way up, man.
It's all the way up.
So why didn't you let them know where they can find you, man? Social media wise.
On Twitter, you can find me as Ndemufayo S or a fire flame emoji. On Instagram, you can find me as Saucy Mac Sosa. That's SAUSYMCSAUSER, Saucy Mac Sosa. On Facebook, you can just find me by my government name, Ndemufayo Shilunga. Yeah.
Yeah, man. That was a pleasure, bro.
Thank you so much for the platform, man.
Yeah. Now, make sure you guys like, subscribe, do everything you can, man. We're trying to get this platform everywhere. We're gonna let everybody know what the fuck is going on. So, by all means, man, let's share this content. Make sure everybody else is listening. Yeah, man, that's all I can say. And till we meet again.
Peace. Have a lovely day, man. Continue listening. Thank you very much for having me.
Yeah, but it's gonna be great, man.